The meaning of employee misconduct. Okay, any conduct on the part of employee which is inconsistent with the faithful discharge of his duties, or any breach of the express or implied duties of an employee towards his employer. It's very important, right? Express or implied duties. Now, express is always written, implied, you don't have to mention it, but you know that it's part of your duty. It is also known as a form of improper behavior or an intention or intentional wrongdoing or deliberate violation of a rule or standard of behavior. Now, for all this, it is very important to have this written, and it is also important to have this briefed to all employees. Because today, a lot of employees will come up with opinion or ideas or arguments that, look, I'm not aware of this. It's a very easy way to claim ignorance. Unfortunately, when we go to JTK or we go to courts, they will come back and say, what does your policy say? If you don't have it in your policy, so how do you expect an employee to know? Previous years, we didn't have much of this problem because as an employee, you're supposed to know what are the terms of your employment, what you can do, what you cannot do. Our handbooks used to be very thin in the 80s, 90s, but today you have to put everything into the handbook and it becomes so thick. But of course, you can't put everything in, some becomes implied. But when you have an issue and the question is asked, what have you done? Have you briefed your employees? It always becomes a question. Okay? So whatever we can cover, we try to cover. What we can't, you have to do a briefing. You have to always be talking to your employees. Huh?